Nelly, and today we back on some Oto Tomare. Uh, Chap 128, we had Zuki and Chica's dad. The main thing is Chica's dad. He came, um, and we got a little more insight on like what happened. We know he's now like he was physically abusive, and uh, it was implied that he didn't believe in Chica, like in the situation. Yet, and then we saw Amu made him take a non-aggressive approach towards Azuki, even though of course he had every right to take an aggressive approach to him, but um, we see like he's getting a little bit more open-minded. So seeing how he's gonna interact with Chica in the future will be pretty interesting. But 128.5, I mean the point 5 chapter kind of shows that it's not gonna be part of the um consecutive story. I don't know if that's how you say it, but like the timeline. Like uh I mean I already saw the first page, which it looks like is gonna be a backstory. But we've had point 5 chapters before, and then it's usually like backstory kind of chapters. Um yeah, they're either like volume extras or they're like backstory chapters. So yeah, this looks like a backstory chapter. So I'm excited. Let's go peep some child abuse. All right, to 8.5. Let's get it. My 27 winter. Winter's 27. Damn, that's kind of young. All right, we're hearing it from Auntie's point of view. Something would happen to me. Could look at the Chica. Okay, so that's why she's very like into Chica. Dad's dying wish. Whatever. I don't care. I don't give a shit. You think of me now. Lost his grandfather, lost his heart. That was the only thing he requested of me. Oh no. This? You want me to take care of this? Oh dang. She called him this. His eyes have been full of kindness lately. Where? Those aren't the eyes of a kid. This is I can take care of a child before. This is way over my head. But please. Interesting. So the aunt wasn't really Team Chica at first. That's interesting. I never expected that. When you just met, this is the first time she's meeting Chica? That's interesting. I really thought they were close off rip. Dang. Took Chica's eyes, bro. Gramps. Oh. Actually, it's not funny. Timmy, stop. I'm high. Dang. He wiped the tears off and got to scowling immediately. Yeah, he don't trust adults. He's a bit preoccupied right now. Maybe you can talk to him when he's a bit calmer. I couldn't care less about that. But was he crying his heart out just now? I see. Oh, she thought he was crying about his dad when he was crying about his grandpa. You must really love your grandpa. Being with him to the end. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is what he needed to hear. Okay, Auntie, scoring points for me right now. Ah, look at Chico, bro. Oh no, I can't. Chico, come and stay with me. Definitely can legends. Yeah, exactly. If he stayed with his pops, it was over. If he stayed with his pops, he literally could not like function as a child, bro. He probably would have like got himself into a very dangerous situation. Probably end up dead somewhere, bro, or suicide. But at least with Aunt, I mean, we saw how he turned up with his aunt, so surprised about money. Yeah, she got the bras on the bed and stuff. Man, if you don't go in, I will be. see any Kotos around. Dang, he really loved this Koto, huh? He said, hmm? Then his eyes light up, bro. Grandpa was that nigga, bro. Y'all remember that panel when he went to, like, after I think the one, they qualified for nationals, and then he went to, like, the grave, and then the granddad spirit. Oh, that shit was hot. It was hot. I bet this is what the boys really like. Oh yeah, she already said that Chica, when she just met Chica, he didn't really eat a lot. That's what they said to Uzuki, and now we're seeing it. I don't get it. He came with me, but stands at a distance. Is that maybe that's it? A middle school boy walking home with his aunt, so almost in her 30s. I guess he'd be embarrassed to see. Oh, look at him carrying the groceries for Auntie. Come on, Chica, stop acting. This Sundere ass nigga, bro. Power walking, hey. I don't know. I get that you don't like walking around with me, but acting like that is rude and hurtful, you know. No, I didn't. That's not it. What is it then? Do you not see what happened to Graham's shop? You're better off not being seen together with me. Oh dang. Okay, yeah. So she understood what he meant, and he's just like, he thinks he's just a bad omen. Man, Chica really changed, bro. This is what I'm here for, bro. Real fucking manga. You think I'm a damn baby? His house? I did see it. I went through and looked at everything. The whole thing was the worst of the worst. The trash. Who did? The trash who did that are no doubt the scummiest bastards alive. And you're also a damn fool for hanging out with people like that. When I first heard about the incident from the police, let me be frank, I was pissed. I thought you were someone I wanted nothing to do with. When I met you, you were just an ordinary kid crying because the grandpa he loved died. You may repent and have your regrets, but as long as you remain some immature brat who doesn't know how to look forward, don't you dare place yourself in front and try to protect me. Some shitty brats who try to disgrace my nephew with some underhanded means are never going to get the best of me. I'll blast them away with all the power and authority of an adult, which is why you should feel reassured walking beside me and come home with me every day like any other normal house. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Auntie! Nah, this is great. Auntie already. Like, this is day one of being like a parental figure. And she already better than like most parents you see in this series, bro. Hey, keep in mind, she was talking a lot of rah rah here. She feeding his ops good food, driving him to Koto competitions. But I mean, we all know why. I'm just making a joke. Now we're going. Wasn't it like this is embarrassing? Is that so? So you mean to let me? You mean to let go and have me carry these heavy back to my own den? Wow. So dad is just cooked. Like he seen the grandpa in her. That is cooked. That not even a fact. He's not even in the equation no more. Bro. How you lose your kid like that? I mean, not lose, like die, but like they don't like you no more. That's crazy. In years, I cooked a slightly curious curry. You don't leave a single crumb behind. He's much more honest than I expected and very, very awkward. I'm paying rent, huh? Of course your dad's gonna pay for everything. No, but you don't want to rely on him? Well, it's not like I don't understand how you feel. But you're meant to use everything you can use and rely on things that are there for you to rely on. There's no need to be there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I forbid you from thinking about money ever again. Think about what you want to do. Then if you would still prefer to start working, you have my blessing. Yeah, I like that. Like, she's not technically forcing them, but she's just like, don't think you're forced to do this option. Like, we have so many options for you. And then like after you explore all of them and you still want to do it, then sure, whatever. Think about it. I don't know. I don't have any interest or skills. I have nothing. Really, I don't have anything, do I? Not the Chica. Oh, Koto. You scared me. Do you become that? Did it? What the? There's something that I want. What is it? I want a picture of Gramps. I don't have one. So dang. I can't have that in this. Is that Gramps? No way. That's the Koto Club, right? This. That's a picture when you said that Koto Club. That club. Does it still exist? I believe it still. Do you want to give it a try? You're pretty good. You got a real knack for it. Carefully tell me how Chica plays Koto. Do you figure out what you want to do? Is it too late to start applying for high schools? Well, that's all up to you and how badly you want to. Wait, you need to do tests and application. When's the deadline? Can you even make it in time? Suzuki, yeah. Wait, who's Suzuki? That's okay, I'll make it. The Suzuki says so. I'll definitely be okay. Who the heck's Suzuki? I want to go to Tokise. I want to enter the Koto Club that counts. Thank you, Father, for leaving behind a beacon of hope for. Yeah! If Gramps wasn't there, Chica would have just spiraled into depression. Or say just start now, since March. What the heck is Suzuki? So that he doesn't lose light ever again. This time, I'll be there for him. Please watch out for us. That was nice. That was nice. Yeah, so that was 128.5. Very cute chapter. I thought it would be a bit more depressing. You know, like we will get into the like, you know, child abuse mode. But Aunt, I feel like I don't speak on the Aunt enough. Honestly, the Aunt's great because she didn't have to step up the way she stepped up. You know, she had no kids on her own. She gets practically almost fully grown, and she just like he's just the nephew. You know, but she housed him, yada yada yada, and yeah, and then we also see that even though the Gramps is gone, the Gramps is still the most important person in his life. Like all like his motivations, happiness, smiles, all came from Gramps. Like that shit's so beautiful, bro. But yeah. So given what we just saw, I guess I kind of understand more why she, since Chika's the one that invited Izuki, why she's kind of like, you know, keeping her hands off because again, yeah, we see how supportive she is of Chica. You know, like she doesn't want his decision to turn out bad. You know, so that's nice. I thought we'd get a bit more on the dad, but I mean, the dad's gonna meet Chica eventually, and then we're gonna get whatever we're gonna get. What is redemption arc? Yada yada. And I'm also curious again of what will happen with Azuki too, because I still think Azuki doesn't deserve to interact with this family anymore in the future. So I hope that after the performance, he like he moves on with his own life. He doesn't have to die, but he cuts ties with this family. You know, like I don't think he deserves to ever interact with this family again. But he can go live his own life. You know what I'm saying? Like to move on. You know what I'm saying? Leave them alone. But but with the dad, because the thing about with blood ties versus like friends is that like when a friend betrays you, right? You don't like. Of course, it's cool to maybe they didn't mean it, yet you know that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, they were just friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to say friends can be more important, yada yada, not at all. But when it comes to blood ties is something that you can never, ever, 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 ever get rid of. So that's a good and bad thing. That like once you're tied with blood by someone, you can't get rid of it. That's a universal fact of the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like a fact of the universe, you are blood related to this person. They are either your parent, aunt, nephew, yada yada. So no matter what happens, that will always be the case. Of course, you can cut them off, yada yada. But even if you cut them off, that's still just like a I don't want to say temporary thing, but you're just kind of like putting like you're using like whiteouts on like what's true. You know, like that's not my dad, but that is your dad. You know, like stuff like that. So when a blood family member wants to like redeem themselves, I'm always more open to like okay, even though you crossed the line so many times, yada yada yada, simply because we're blood, right? And we can't get rid of each other. As in we can't break this blood tie we have with each other. I'm slightly more open with giving you another chance than if you were just like a friend or someone I knew. You know, like if you knew someone in school, y'all were like best buddies, yada yada yada. They snake you very bad, and then you cut them off. That's like a for life thing. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like a family member snakes you, yada yada, you cut them off, and then they want to like come back, but like they're very sincere and genuine. I'm more open to like, all right, let's see how this goes. You know, you don't ever have to forgive them, but you know, that's still family. You know what I'm saying? So, with the whole, so that's why I'm more leaning towards like I don't mind if Chica's dad gets like a redemption, because no matter what Chica says or does, that's still his dad. That will forever be his dad, no matter what. So it's either you gonna get along with him or you're not gonna get along with him. Regardless of what you choose, that's your dad. Whereas like Azuki was just an old friend, an old acquaintance. So like if you don't get along with him, so what? You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing tying you guys together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. We're gonna see though. In Amu we trust. I know I was kind of implying that things can end up very corny. Because even if Azuki does end up still being around, it just depends on how she does it. I've seen this done in certain ways that like it's acceptable, but again, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, went to 8.5, great chapter, loved it. Shout out Amu and shout out the aunt. I don't speak enough on the aunt, man. Shout out the aunt. She was really body. You know what I'm saying? Held it down. So that's good. If you enjoyed the video, get to like, comment, subscribe to support the channel. Also, check out the Patreon. Links in the description down below. Early access to more videos like this one. Thank you again for watching, and catch you later. Peace.